welcome back to another speedrunning video. In today's video we are speedrunning the brand new world record. Well, it's not that brand new anymore, but the 2-letter name world record. The 12:09 was 12:12, was retimed to 12:09, and yeah, this was difficult. This was so difficult because I wanted to go for a sub 10, and you guys will see what the time is, but that's what I was going for. But 2-letter name, like, just played this so optimized and just got so lucky at the same time. Like, he played this like a god. Like, it was hard to play it much faster than him, if I'm honest. Even in a set seed situation, the man just played it that well. And the luck as well, it was very hard to replicate. Like, these dolphins alone, I reset for dolphins. Yeah, reset for dolphins, literally. And he gets them in his world record, which is super lucky. Now, the biggest time save in this, well, the two biggest time saves, sorry, in this that I was able to do in this set seed was the fact that I could go straight to the buried treasure because I knew exactly where it was because it's set seed. The other biggest time save was the fact that I could blind travel straight into the portal room. And otherwise, other than like just knowing the seed off by heart, that was like kind of it. That was like the two major like time save. Otherwise, it's pretty similar, and it was honestly hard to get the luck that he got. Like, the blaze rods were really difficult in this, like, to get a really decent pace run with the blaze rods. Like, his rod rates were really good. But the biggest thing about this run that I experienced was the dragon perching. I had multiple occasions where I was in the end at about 8 minutes and the dragon just would not perch. Just would not perch. Not a clue how. So you can see right here, I don't choose to make gold armor. I choose to make 2 gold pickaxes, which you might think is a little strange, but the bastion that I get is the treasure bastion, and the way to route treasure, it's like you get 2 gold blocks straight away, and there's more than enough time to craft another gold pickaxe, and I go for the chest in treasure to get my gold armor. I don't like aim to go for anything else. I just go for the gold armor. I don't bother craft it. I don't think it's worth my time crafting it because I know the chests stay the same and I'm guaranteed gold leggings within the treasure bastion, and I know they're always there, so absolutely fine. That's why I do that. I craft as many gold pickaxes as possible because they mine faster. You know, mining faster in a set C speedrun is crucial. I mean, I make as many gold pickaxes as I can in normal random speedruns. So yeah, right here, Flint as well was actually a resetter. Get there. Sometimes literally you just mine a little bit too much. You're like, all right, well, I'm resetting now, you know. A lot of this is just so hard to beat. To put in perspective, like 2-letter name, keep it in mind I knew exactly where the buried treasure was. I went straight to it. I'm entering at, what's this, around 2, well, by the time I enter Nether, it's about 2:45. I think in his run, his world record, he enters at like 3:30. So he's only 45 seconds behind me, and I'm doing this in like a set seed format. And the quickest I managed to get was like sub 2:40. Like, I couldn't do faster than sub 2:40. And I needed to get the buried treasure because the food in there like lasted me the rest of the run. And then yeah, other than like little like mini maximizations like this, like the way I run around and stuff, the way I get blocks here. Like, I use 1 gold pickaxe here in its entirety to get basically, hopefully, like what should be enough blocks for the rest of the run, 31 here. As long as I don't mess up this part here to get into treasure. So I did mess up this part a few times. Can't remember if, okay, no, I didn't mess it up that bad. But yeah, sometimes I'd fall down and then have to tower all the way up. But it's a fun thing to do. Do that as well, do the block jump and then double block place to save a tiny little bit of time. You want to go in these set seed situations, you need to like maximize everything else and then basically just hope your RNG is good. That's kind of the play. And right here, I make another gold pickaxe. So in total, I use like 3 gold pickaxes in this run. So that 1 gold pickaxe is to get blocks. This next gold pickaxe is to route the treasure bastion. And then I use the last one to do it for one of two things. I either mine out around the blaze spawner to increase spawn rates, if I don't have enough string for beds. Like, I don't have enough extra, like, beds, you know, to use for a blaze bedding situation. Can't remember if I used blaze bedding in this run, actually. I can't remember at all. But, and if I didn't have to use my gold pickaxe, I would then use it basically to dig to exactly where I need to go for the stronghold. Another big advantage for me as well is that I knew, like, the gold blocks were always the same. So I knew exactly where the gold blocks were every single time. So that was like another little mini time save. But honestly, the main things to fight against here was the like rod rate RNG and the dragon, and even trades. Sometimes I just would not get enough trades. That's why every single time I went over here, I could have played this like to get an absolute crazy time. I could have played it so I only got the blocks on the first side and basically went for like a high roll, just hope I get super lucky. But honestly, reset like this was hard enough to get, so resetting for that would have been painful. Would have been a difficult experience. So yeah, right here I'm just waiting for my trades. This is not the fastest I left the Bastion, actually. The absolute fastest I left the Bastion was when I instantly got like all my pearls and string. Like I've got enough string here, I'm just waiting for pearls in this situation. I've got my pearls, so I should be good to go. But the fastest I ever like left the Bastion was going into the fortress was around 5 minutes. So that I'm about 20 seconds behind technically right now, but yeah. I've got a bunch of string, I've got a few extra pearls to throw, because you need extra pearls to throw in this. Like I can't just go with like, I think it's 11 that was in the that's in the end portal. I can't just go with that because I have to pearl there and then I have to pearl at the fortress. Like I can't go for like lower than like 14-15 pearls. Like I just can't. I have to go for more to be able to pearl, otherwise the run's just like dead. I can't do it fast enough, you know? Alright, and so there's that first blaze spawner there. I kill that first blaze. I hope for more to spawn, but there's not. But then there's another blaze spawner over here that I go for. So the reason I go for this second one is basically because I get a second activation over here. So I can just, you know, come over and then activate a second set of blazes. And then I've got 18 wool. Do I choose the blaze bed here? Surely I choose the blaze bed. I'm just checking, because I ran this like so many times and I got to this spot so many times, it's hard to remember exactly what I did. I would assume I would blaze bed, right? Yeah, okay, I do, thank God. If I didn't blaze bed, I would have cringed pretty hard. So yeah, that's what blaze bedding is. Blaze up around the spawner to make spawn rates a little faster, so we get a 3 spawn off the bat. Yeah, blaze bedding is really good. If you have a spare bed in a run, a blaze bed is more than worthwhile. Blaze bedding is so good for just instantly increasing spawn rates like massively. And you can see my rod rates are not that good. I did have, oh my god, I'm like 1 for 4 or 5 or something. I think 1 for 5. So yeah, not great, but in this I got an actual decent dragon perch if I remember correctly. I think that's what kind of saved this. But honestly, getting both a really good dragon perch and good rod rates in this was just super hard. Like it, whilst obviously 2-letter names, Ron was like lucky in the sense of like the rod rates and stuff. He didn't get like anything absolutely crazy. He just got like decent rod rates, but his dragon perch was absolutely insane, and that was really hard to replicate. The dragon was actually probably the killer of this run. Like blazes did kill this run, don't get me wrong, but the dragon was the most painful part, especially when you'd be in there in such good pace. But yeah, I think in this I was just like, okay, screw it. I played this seed for like 8 hours total, if not closer to 10. I really struggled to get a good time on this. I really struggled. The dragon really got to me. That has been a thing recently. That my dragon purchase, like just recently in general, in like random seeds and like this set seed situation, has just been a struggle. For some reason, the dragon has hated me recently. I finally get my 6 here, so this is like nowhere near. Like I've been entering the end at this pace on another run, but this run the dragon actually perched. That's why you're seeing this. So yeah, I pearl over to here. I know exactly where the where to go for the portal room, and it's like down here. So I spawn in the portal room because obviously the stronghold's a bit underground, so you want to dig down so you spawn on it and not above it, because the time it would take to dig down is a bit too long. You see there I used a bit of my gold pickaxe because I used a little bit to mine out the rest of the spawner. I do this a bit scuffed. I didn't mean to place that block in the middle, but yeah, oh well. So I suppose I don't spawn straight in the portal room, but like right here. Like when I did it in like another location, it was weirdly hard to spawn in the portal room. I wasn't sure why, but yeah. Right here, 1 eye. So I'm entering at like 9, about to be 9 minutes this will be, or 8:50. Yeah, 8:50, which is obviously like really decent pace. But considering it's set seed and considering the actual like run for this was like 12:09, 2-letter name got, you know, it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Not that crazy. Like as in like it. Considering how good the world record is, it's like, how have I not shaved this off to like below a sub 10, you know, like way below. Like I would say sub 9, if not say sub 8:30 on the seeds possible, But you've got to go, like, you've either got to have amazing blaze spawn rates, or you've got to go for, like, 6 for 6 on rods, get quick trades, and then get a really quick dragon perch. Like, this wasn't even, like, an instant dragon perch. You can see it flies around for a little bit. And as you can see by the timer, I unfortunately don't get a sub 10. I grinded really hard for the sub 10, but I just could not get it. I just could not get it. But it's all good. We see the dragon perch, and right here, actually cutting it quite close. Oh, cutting it very close. First bed was pretty weak, but it was kind of a safety bed. Third bed was dreadful, and then, yeah, we end up 5-bedding it, which is okay. Wish I 4-bedded, but hey, it's all good. And then it's just barely not a sub 10, sadly. Like, just barely. It's 10-11. I'm 11 seconds, well, 12 seconds technically off the sub 10, which kind of sucks. If I got better rod rates, it definitely would have been, or an even faster perch, definitely would have been. But hey, I grinded this for a very, very long time, and this was unfortunately the best time I could get. But it's still pretty good, you know. It's still shaving 2 minutes off the world record, but again, it's only 2 minutes, and I did it in a set seed. So that just shows how good this world record is. I think this world record is going to stand for a while, a really, really long time. But yeah, shout outs to Letter Name for just getting this ridiculous seed. His world record video and the seed will be linked in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.